Indonesia is a magical place. It's full of surprises. Imagine a country with thousands of islands. Each island has its own special culture, and each culture has its own festivals. It's like a big, colorful party that never ends. From Sumatra to Papua, there's always something to celebrate. Some festivals are quiet and spiritual, others are loud and exciting, but they all show Indonesia's rich traditions. These festivals tell stories of gods, heroes, and nature. Festivals in Indonesia are not just for fun. They're important. They bring people together. They keep old traditions alive, and they teach young people about their culture. It's like a living history lesson. So let's go on a journey. We'll explore some of Indonesia's most amazing festivals, from the silence of Nyepi to the excitement of Pasola. Get ready to be amazed by Indonesia's festival wonderland. Nyepi is special. It's unlike any other festival. On this day, Bali goes completely quiet. No cars on the roads, no lights at night. Even the airport closes. It's Bali's New Year, but not as you'd expect. The day before Nyepi is very different. It's loud and exciting. People parade giant monster dolls called Ogo Ogo through the streets. These scary figures represent evil spirits. The parade is meant to scare these spirits away. It's quite a sight.
Then comes Nyepi. For 24 hours, everyone stays home. They don't work, they don't travel, they don't even cook or use electricity. It's a time for quiet reflection. Some people fast and meditate. It's like the whole island takes a deep breath. This silence has a purpose. Balinese people believe evil spirits are looking for them. But when they find Bali dark and quiet, they think it's empty. So they leave the island alone. It's a clever trick, and it gives everyone a chance to start the new year fresh and calm.
Galungan is a big deal in Bali. It happens every 210 days. This festival celebrates the victory of good over evil. It's like Bali's version of Christmas and New Year rolled into one. The preparations start days before. People make special decorations called penjor. These are tall bamboo poles. They're decorated with coconut leaves, flowers, and fruits. Every house and business puts one up. The streets look like a beautiful forest.
On Galungan Day, Balinese people are very busy. They visit temples to pray. They make offerings to their ancestors. The offerings are beautiful. They're made of flowers, fruits, and special cakes. People believe their ancestors' spirits come back to visit during this time. The celebrations last for 10 days. The last day is called Kuningan. This is when the ancestors return to heaven. People have big family gatherings. They eat special foods like lawar and babi guling. It's a time of joy, gratitude, and togetherness.
The Bali Arts Festival is a feast for the senses. It happens every June and July. For a whole month, Bali becomes a giant stage. It's like the island is showing off all its talents. The festival opens with a grand parade. Dancers, musicians, and artists from all over Bali take part. They wear beautiful traditional costumes. The streets are full of color and music. It's a spectacular start to a month of creativity.
During the festival, you can see all kinds of performances. There's traditional dance and music. You can watch shadow puppet shows. There are art exhibitions and craft demonstrations. Every day brings something new and exciting. The festival is more than just entertainment. It's a way to keep Balinese culture alive. Young artists learn from the masters. Old traditions mix with new ideas. It's like watching Bali's culture evolve right before your eyes. For visitors, it's a chance to see the real heart of Bali.
Section 5, Sikatan, Java's royal celebration. Now let's travel to Java. Here we find Sikatan. This festival has royal roots. It started in the 15th century. The kings of Java used it to spread Islam. Today it's a mix of Islamic and Javanese traditions. Sikatan happens in two cities, Yogyakarta and Surakarta. It lasts for a whole week. The festival starts when two sacred gamelan sets are brought out. Gamelan is traditional Javanese music. These special sets are only played during Sikatan.
The main event is at the Palace Square. Here you'll find a big fair. There are food stalls selling traditional snacks. You can buy handicrafts and toys. One special treat is Sikatan's cone-shaped rice mountain. It's huge and colorful.
On the last day, there's a special ceremony. The current sultan leads a procession. They carry sacred spears and other royal items. It's a reminder of Java's royal history. Sikatan shows how old and new, royal and common, all mix in Java's rich culture. Section 6, Irau Festival, Borneo's ancient tradition. Let's hop over to Borneo now. Here in East Kalimantan we find the Irau Festival. This festival is old. Really old. It's been happening for over 700 years. It started as a royal ceremony. Now it's a celebration for everyone. Irao means crowded with people. And that's exactly what happens. People come from all over. They gather in Tenggarong, the old royal capital. The festival lasts for 7 days. It's full of rituals, dances, and music.
One of the most exciting parts is the Balimba ritual. People splash water on each other. It's meant to clean away bad luck. Everyone gets wet, but no one minds. It's all part of the fun. The festival also showcases Dayak culture. The Dayak are Borneo's indigenous people. You can see their traditional dances and music. There are boat races on the Mahakam River. And don't miss the Tattoo Festival.
Irao is a great way to experience Borneo's rich heritage. Section 7 Tabuik Festival, Sumatra's dramatic commemoration. Now we're off to West Sumatra. Here in Pariaman, we find the unique Tabuik Festival. It's a mix of local culture and Islamic history. It commemorates Imam Hussein's death. The main event is on the last day. 2 giant Tabuik structures are paraded through the streets. They're decorated with colorful cloth and flowers. At the end, the Tabuik are thrown into the sea. It's a dramatic moment. The structures crash into the waves. The Tabuik festival blends local traditions with religious history. Let's change gears now. We're going to talk about Waisak. This is the most important Buddhist festival in Indonesia. It celebrates 3 big events in Buddha's life: his birth, enlightenment, and death. It's like Christmas, Easter, and a saint's day all rolled into one.
The main celebration happens at Borobudur Temple in central Java. Borobudur is the largest Buddhist temple in the world. It's over 1,200 years old. On Waisak, thousands of monks and pilgrims come here. They come from all over Indonesia and the world.
The celebration starts at sunset. Monks walk around the temple 3 times. This is called pradaksina. They carry candles and flowers. It's a beautiful sight. The sound of chanting fills the air. It's very peaceful and spiritual. At the end, thousands of lanterns are released into the sky. It's called puja. The lanterns symbolize enlightenment spreading through the world. It's a magical moment. Even if you're not Buddhist, it's a moving experience. Waisak shows the diversity of Indonesia's religious traditions. Now we're heading to Sumba, an island in eastern Indonesia. Here we find Pasola. This festival is not for the faint-hearted. It's a thrilling and sometimes dangerous spear-throwing competition on horseback.
Pasola happens in February or March. The exact date depends on the lunar calendar. It's linked to the harvest season. People believe that the more blood spilled during Pasola, the better the harvest will be. Don't worry though. These days the spears have blunt ends.
The festival starts early in the morning. Horsemen from different villages gather on the beach. They're divided into 2 teams. Then the action begins. They ride at each other, throwing wooden spears. It's fast and exciting. The crowd cheers for their favorite riders. Pasola is more than just a game. It's a way to settle disputes between villages. It's also a time for young people to show off their skills. And it's a chance for everyone to come together and celebrate. Pasola shows the wild and exciting side of Indonesia's festivals. Our last stop is Papua, Indonesia's easternmost province. Here in the highlands, we find the Bali Valley Festival. This is one of Indonesia's most unique festivals. It's a celebration of Papuan tribal culture.
The festival happens every August. Tribes from all over the Bali Valley come together. They wear traditional costumes. These are made from feathers, leaves, and animal skins. They paint their faces and bodies. It's like stepping back in time.
The main event is a mock tribal war. It's a recreation of traditional battles. Warriors use spears and bows and arrows. But don't worry, it's all for show. No one gets hurt. It's a way to keep old traditions alive. But there's more than just war games. You can see traditional dances and music. There are displays of Papuan crafts. You can try local foods. The Bali Valley Festival is a rare chance to experience one of Indonesia's most ancient cultures. It shows that Indonesia's diversity goes far beyond Bali and Java. What a journey we've been on. From the silence of Nyepi to the excitement of Pasola, from the spirituality of Waisak to the ancient traditions of Papua. Indonesia's festivals are like a colorful tapestry.
These festivals are living history. They keep old traditions alive, and they bring communities together.
For visitors, these festivals are a treat. They're a chance to see the real Indonesia. Each festival offers a unique window into Indonesian culture. Come and join the celebration.